Once upon a time, there was a young man named Jack, who lived in a small village nestled at the foot of a towering mountain range. Every day, Jack would look up at the mountains and dream of exploring their rugged peaks and hidden valleys. He longed to travel the world, meet new people, and experience all the wonders it had to offer. Despite his dreams, however, Jack was never quite satisfied with his life in the village. He always felt like something was missing, like he was meant for something more than just tending to his family's farm. He would often compare his life to those of the wealthy merchants and nobles who passed through the village, and feel a sense of envy and resentment towards them. One day, as Jack was wandering through the fields, he came across an old sage who was sitting beneath a tree, meditating. Intrigued, Jack approached the sage and asked him what he was doing. "I am simply sitting and enjoying the beauty of this moment," replied the sage. "But isn't there more to life than just sitting and enjoying the moment?" asked Jack. "Don't you have dreams and ambitions?" "Of course I do," said the sage, "but I have learned that true happiness comes not from achieving those dreams, but from finding contentment and joy in each moment as it is." Jack was puzzled by the sage's words, but something about them resonated with him. He began to think about all the things he had in his life that he had been taking for granted: his family, his health, the beauty of the village around him. As he began to appreciate these things more fully, he didn't find that his longing for adventure and excitement began to fade. He still wanted to go on adventures, but he was more content with himself. In time, Jack came to see that the whole world belonged to him, not because he had conquered it or achieved great things, but simply because he had learned to appreciate and be grateful for the abundance that was already present in his life. He no longer felt a sense of lack or envy towards others, but instead felt a deep sense of peace and contentment. From that day forward, Jack continued to dream of exploring the mountains and traveling the world, but he did so with a newfound sense of appreciation for the present moment and all the wonders it had to offer. He knew that wherever he went and whatever he did, the whole world would always belong to him. You see, in life, in your life, the world is yours. True happiness and contentment come not from seeking external validation or material possessions, but from finding joy and appreciation in the present moment and the abundance that already exists within us. Often we can become so consumed by our desires and ambitions that we lose sight of all the blessings that are already present in our lives. By learning to appreciate and to be grateful for what we have, we can experience a greater sense of peace and fulfillment, and the whole world can belong to us.